Don't let anyone tell you that Benjamin Asawi can deliver, because those goals we conceded, it's
Mhm.
not his fault. You saw a similar goal against Allison.
You're welcome to the show as usual. Today, we are also going to talk about Black Star facing Colombia. What do you have to say generally before we start everything?
Yeah, good day. It's good to be back on the show.
Yeah.
We are looking forward to a qualification to the round of 16. So at the moment, we are just cheering up. We are just heating up so that when the time is due, we can support the boys from home.
Okay. All right, so let's look at a game they played with Croatia. Some of the fans are saying it was intentional to lose, but I feel like we saw something like a fight to come back even when we were down by one, and definitely we were able to do that. But when the second goal came, we were not able to have enough time to equalize. So do you really think it was an intentional thing, or we couldn't just do that work?
No, I don't believe that we intentionally lost the game.
Mm. But
Croatia were the better side of us
But
at
you
the
know
start of
that
the
the pathway
game.
was not safe, so probably where we are now was the best for us.
Uh, so that's what they will say. But you see, we are making a statement. So
Okay.
if you are a country and you want to make a statement,
Mhm.
you need to have the winning mentality. Probably we meeting Portugal would have been easier pathway, but who knows?
Mm.
So
Now, but
you
also
might
you
not
see,
know.
Norway did the same thing. They chose to take the other route that they've gotten now. Sometimes you have to be strategic as well. It's
No,
not
you
always
said
about the
Norway.
winning. Yeah.
Norway.
Yes.
Norway now they've qualified already. So
Ghana too.
I
We
think
qualified
they
already.
they gave they gave the other players chance. So it's like we gave other players opportunity to showcase what they have,
Probably
and we
that is
lost.
fair.
So
Okay.
at the end of the day, we are meeting Colombia. What if it's as at the time we were playing,
Mm-hmm.
we didn't know who we were going to meet. So probably we could have lost the game all right. We lost the game all right. Then maybe
Portugal win.
Portugal won.
Yeah.
Assuming Portugal won against Colombia,
We're
we'll
going
be
to meet.
meeting, we would have played against Portugal. How about that?
But
So
I don't
as at
think
the
we
time
were
we were
scared of
playing,
the
we
immediate
didn't know
opponent.
our opponent, next opponent, you understand?
Maybe it wasn't the
So
immediate
you
one.
can't just say it was because of Portugal, that's why we lost the game. Nah.
It wasn't
That's what
Portugal,
it
but
just
the
happened.
pathway in general. Like you see, after where Portugal is now, when you
Nah, so
qualify, the next games are hard to play, right? So it's not really the
yeah, so
Portugal, but the pathway they choose.
yeah. The pathway to was, I think, the next opponent you play at the round of 32
Mm-hmm.
will indicate the pathway you choose. So probably we didn't know the kind of pathway we would have found ourselves into. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's all good. Probably that is meant to happen. We've lost the game. We need to um check what we didn't do right. Then we correct them going forward.
Okay. So going straight into this game we are going to play today at 2 a.m. according to my time, GMT plus one. Do you think we have a chance we are going to do it, or this is our end of the journey?
So we in Ghana here, we will be watching it at 1:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think we have a chance to qualify.
Over Colombia.
If you are playing, people are playing. Some are playing against Spain. Some are playing against France, and you've gotten a country like Colombia. Not to disrespect them,
Yeah.
I think you have to go all out. You understand? You have to go all out and do your best. Colombia, we have a chance against them. We
Oh,
have a
okay.
chance against them. So we can do our best and see ourselves in the round of 16.
But I feel like they were the better side when I watched their game against Portugal. But I also feel like Portugal this season or this year, they are not really amazing. So we can't even use that to say Colombia is doing well. But some surprises happened. Looking at Senegal having 2 goals ahead and yet they lost, they couldn't qualify. And I think Congo also led the game, but they couldn't also qualify. It makes it look scary that we, the African teams, are not really experienced and we cannot stand them.
Apart from the Congo side, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'll exempt them because they did very well.
Okay.
Because when you compare their side to their opponent, which is England, they are less of the England squad, okay?
Okay.
And I think they did their best. And this is the first time in their. But when you switch the game to Senegal and Ivory Coast, I think those one boils down to the coaches. You understand?
Okay.
The team management,
Mm.
the timing of substitutions, and those stuff really kill the game. You understand?
Yeah.
Because I don't know why as a 2-0, as at 85th minute, you are leading by 2-0, then you lose the game.
It's
You
surprising.
understand?
Yeah.
It's all about team management. It all boils down to the coach, the substitution he made that brought about they bottom up the league. You realize he made some substitution in the midfield around 65th minute. Then the person who he brought, I think Kamara, something like that, Kamara, he came to cause the penalty at the end of it all. And when
Okay.
he first came on, instantly he had a yellow card. So meaning a
He will not
fresh
be able to
leg
go in.
coming on and having a yellow card, you can't do the work.
Yes.
You understand? Meanwhile, the person who was substituted was the one who needed to be on the pitch. Maybe he takes off a different guy, the old guy, but he was so loyal to his old guys, his favorite guys, and they bottled it up. But going forward, I think Ghana, we have a stand against Colombia.
Okay.
There's no fears. I'm very certain that even 60-40%, we still have a chance against Colombia. Colombia is a good side. They've showed that, yes, if you allow them to play their game, they are going to worry you. But I think we need to be. You see, this time we need to have this mentality: all play all. You understand?
That's the most
All play
dangerous
all,
thing as well.
all attacking, all defending. You understand? We
Yeah.
need energetic players. We need players who can run, players who can defend very well. We have this African mentality, but Ghana has done it before, and I believe we can go far. We can go far. I see ourselves to the quarterfinal because even after beating Colombia, our next opponent, I don't see them being beaten us. You understand? So we can go far through the quarterfinal. So Colombia can't stop us.
You
Colombia
believe?
can't stop us.
Okay. So, but looking at the chance given to the other players during the Croatia game, it was amazing to find out that simple mistakes were just happening. It makes it feel like our first 11 is the only best we have. The bench isn't that strong. If today we are supposed to play like you are saying tomorrow, do you think we'll be able to do this job? Because at the end of the day, if they are going to be playing like you said, you will have to replace some. They cannot play 90 minutes with that kind of energy you're asking. And bringing Elisha, not to disrespect him, but his performance was very bad. Sibo, that we all respected, surprised us this game. He was just flopping like that. So I feel like we don't have the men like you're saying. It's really dangerous.
Is it every game and its diversity because you might not know what will happen every game and the player you will need. So I think the coach will start with a strong 11. Although Ghana, we can't say we have a proper strong 11 because he's now building.
Yeah.
But for the defense and the goalkeeper, I think we have a solid background. So he's going to work on the midfield and then the attacking side. So whoever he brings on, I think he is going to fit the game, the momentum of the game. I think the coach, he's very good. He's very clever to know that at this point of the time, when he brings on this player, he's going to deliver. But I'm hoping he starts his strong boys at the start of the 11, then at the start of the game, so that we can put in a good fight. You don't wait till things get messy, then you bring on the good boys to
Yeah, because if you
come
are
on.
waiting at the end of the day, what are you doing? Because a knockout stage, if you lose, you've lost. Those good ones you are preserving, which game do you have to play? So I believe he will do that. But our keeper, do you
Exactly.
really believe he will be able to help us? Because looking at the goals in the Croatia game, it makes me feel like, yeah, he wasn't tested enough in the previous games. That's why he was able to keep those clean sheets. And
No,
I
no, no, no,
begin to
no.
doubt the guy.
Don't let anyone tell you that Benjamin Asawi can deliver because those goals we conceded. It's not his fault. You saw similar goal against Allison, Liverpool goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Japan scored a similar goal to him. He couldn't save that ball. You see, those kind of balls, you might see it to be easier, but at the left bottom corner there, you might not be able to save it because when the ball is on the grass pitch going, you might see it, but by the time you even dive, then it might be too late.
Yeah.
And even with Benjamin Asawi's own, the defenders blocked him.
Yeah.
So if we are to blame, I think
He should be the
one
defenders.
defender should have been able to clear the ball because
Yeah.
it passed through his legs. You understand?
Yeah.
But he didn't do it. So for those goals we considered, it's not his fault. And at least he also did some good saves. Even prior to the second goal we considered, he did some good saves. So meaning he's a good shot top at the understand. So I think
What is your score for this game? Your prediction?
this score, seriously, I can't give a prediction,
No, it looks
but I'm
difficult
taking
too.
Ghana to qualify. The only
Mm.
prediction I can give is Ghana to qualify.
Is it within 90
And I
minutes
think we,
or we are going to go extra time or penalties? Which one?
whether no penalties, whether through what we are
You
going to
don't know.
qualify, that's what we want.
Okay.
At the end of the day, we are going to qualify. You get it? So what
Yeah.
I know is Ghana, we have that spirit that whenever Africa, we realize most of the African teams are falling down,
Mm-hmm.
we try to raise the flag high. So at least now Morocco has gone through.
Yeah.
I think Egypt will sail through. Then we also add up making 3 out
Sharp.
of the 9 who qualify to the knockout stages.
That's not really fair. Looking at the number we had to qualify to the next stage, and at the end of the day, only 3, which is not yet even confirmed. It looks like the continent
Yeah,
isn't
so
performing at
you
all when
see,
it comes to this.
our coach was like group stages were like a warm-up games, you understand?
Yeah.
So we are now about to start the Royal World Cup. So if you when we reach at the knockouts, that's where we see we can differentiate the men
The
from
boys, yeah.
the boys. You get
Yeah.
it? So I think just that there have been some disappointing performance from the African brothers, but we are going to hold the flag high. Then
I think
we can
experience-wise, Ghana is a bit
make
higher
African
than the other countries. So I
can make
think
Africa proud.
we can also use that experience we have over other African countries which participated to also prove that we have a point to also move forward.
Probably so.
By
So I mean, I have the instinct that we are going to qualify.
instincts. Anyway,
True.
we all have that because we are Ghanaians, so we are hoping it goes positive for all of us. Anything else to give your people before you leave? I think we are ending it here.
Oh, okay. So what I would say is we shouldn't be afraid. We
Okay.
should just cheer our boys up. Those who can go to the stadium to support them, they should do what to go. And I believe at the end of the day, Ghana is going to smile. We are going to qualify to the round of 16.
Heat.
Then on we move.
Okay. All right. Then thank you very much for being on the show, and we'll get to you again next time.
Right. It's always a pleasure.
All right. Bye bye.